What's up, everybody? Tony here. I thought I'd do a quick video. Well, it's not even gonna be a quick video, honestly. It's probably gonna be the longest one that I do. And bear with I'm like, you guys get a new view. My hair's all screwed up. Just took a shower a little while ago. Well, I got back from the gym and, I did shoulder day, which was awesome last night. I had a little bit too much wine, and so what that led to was me binging out on like 5 pieces of candy, which was awesome, but terrible. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and show you my groceries, show you what I do for food, what's okay, and what I think is fine. Man, last night was so good. I had like 5 the little Cadbury mini eggs, a chocolate covered Oreo, let's see, I don't know, it was like a Reese's peanut butter cup. I just went crazy and told my girlfriend, she's like, you're gonna hate it, you're gonna wish that you didn't do it, and well, it's not too bad. I mean, it's kind of sucky, but I'm not trying to hate on myself anymore. So went grocery shopping today, or I went to the gym, sorry, and then I was like, hey, I'm going to go grocery shopping and kind of show everybody what I buy and how I eat. So maybe first what we should do is I should discuss to you how I eat and what I do for my diet. So my diet is not really a diet. I hate that term diet. I hate, it's more of just a meal plan and what you do. I'll kind of go through what I do in a day and what it looks like, just what it looks like. So I eat low carb, high fat. And what does that mean for you? I eat a lot of butter, I eat a lot of bacon, and meat and vegetables. Stay away from the sugars. I stay away from breads and really any bad carbs for you. Any white stuff, get rid of the white stuff. That stuff is terrible for you. So, I try to keep anywhere between 20 to 30 total grams of carbs per day, which, the average person, if you're looking at, I'm not prepared at all, but you're looking at, hundreds in a Snickers bar, probably. You're looking at people that eat 300 grams of carbs a day, and he's sitting here like, oh, I'm going to try to stay under 30, hopefully, but if not, definitely under 50. And there are some foods that I buy that are higher in carb, and as long as I can weigh it out and make it fit within my macros, which I don't even track macros really, but as long as I can figure it out and I keep it under just that golden rule, 20 to 30, I consider it a win for the day. I'm like looking down and I have all the food that I just bought. How I buy food is I do big grocery shops on paydays or on weekly basis. And then I just, in between the days, I just fill and buy little stuff. There's one thing I forgot to buy today and I'm completely dumb for not doing that. And that was pork rinds. That's something that I use for just that little crunch and something that tastes really good. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to transition into my food and what I eat. I'm going to go through the meals that I eat on a daily basis, and we'll see if you guys like it. So, real quick, a lot of people say, this is like, people compare this to the Atkins diet or the South Beach diet. It's the same thing, but I just consider it as you're not really putting those carbs back into your body. You're like upping your carbs. So a lot of people, they do move from a ketogenic diet to back to normal, and guess what? They're mostly gonna gain the weight back. So it's really hard for people to keep that off. I see it more of as don't eat the junk, and you'll be fine. So here we go. Here's my groceries. I hope this is beneficial. We'll talk more after that. Thanks. All right, here is my groceries that I just bought. Yes, I did clean my table. Don't be an ass. So When I go grocery shopping, it's important to really stay on the outside of the store. It's never really, I don't travel and venture too much into the inside aisles. When you look at your groceries or your grocery stores, you'll see that the inside aisles are where all the crap is. It's all the breads, all the, sugary stuff. They keep candy on the outside aisles. Or I'm sorry, on the inside aisles. So when I first walk in to my local grocery store, I get met with the produce section. So what I bought is I have to buy minimal vegetables. If I don't buy minimal vegetables, a lot of it goes to waste. So I have, I do not buy organic. I buy one thing organic, and it seems to always be my lettuce. So this is my salad. It's just the Simple Truth Organic Baby Spring Mix. I got 2 cucumbers, a head of broccoli, and I bought some Brussels sprouts. Those are going to be tonight's dinner. And then, so from there on the way out, even if you look at I buy little to no fruit. If I buy fruit, it's usually some raspberries every now and then. But even if you look at your fruit aisle, and you say, hey, what's in the middle of the fruit aisle? Well, that's the middle of the produce aisle. That's all of the fruit. So staying away from sugar, even though people say that's good sugar for you, it's still carbs. Once I leave the produce aisle, I'm met with the bakery section. I hit nothing up in there. I get nothing from the bakery, but I turn to the right and I have my meat aisle. So this is where I buy my steak. And I mean, that's a huge ass steak for pretty cheap. These are pork steaks. I have zero carb Oscar Mayer Smokies. That's a weird name for them. These are the ones that I was telling have more carbs. Is these kielbasa's. If you look at the kielbasa's, it's 4 grams total for a serving of 2 ounces, so 56 grams. It's a good thing I have a scale that I can weigh that out on. I have no idea. This is like dried chorizo. I just bought it. I just saw it, but I tried it out. Ham is important because ham is usually my staple go-to for lunches. I have sausage patties, good for breakfast. And then I buy bacon ends and pieces. I like them better and they're more fatty than normal bacon, and they seem to just taste better to me. So cruising down, I then hit my dairy section. I did not buy any butter this time, but I eat a lot of butter. It's going to be Kerrygold butter is what I eat. I also pick up some Tillamook sour cream. You do have to be careful with this stuff because there is carbs in it. 2 grams for 2 tablespoons. So you kind of got to watch it and just regulate your intake. I then hit my half and half. There's 2 real liquid dairy products that I have, and that's half and half, and then I do heavy whipping cream. Half and half, most of the time, it's going to go strictly into my coffee. I then get some cheese. I got some mozzarella string cheese, like I'm a little kid, and then I got just some good old cheddar. A lot of people, they look at it as, they look at shredded cheese as well. You want to be careful with the shredded cheese, especially if you're really counting your macros, which I really don't. The shredded cheese has potato starch in it, so that can definitely hinder your carb intake and then, or hinder your ketosis state, I guess. I then hit up some eggs. I get, like I said, I don't really eat organic, so I just get eggs. And those are mostly for breakfast, but also just a snack. And then the only thing that I venture into really middle aisle is going to get me my almonds, and I'm addicted to these things. These things are the wasabi and soy sauce. Jesus. Those are addicting. And then because I love pickles ever since I was a little kid, I have to get pickles. So you're looking at right now, I don't know, I spent like $80 today, which seems like a lot, but there's stuff that's going to be frozen, stuff that's going to be eaten over time. You know, when you look at this, I'm not going to be eating all of those sausage patties in one sitting. You know, it's going to take my time to get used to it. So let me turn this back around. Oh, sorry, the one thing I missed. This is the best vinaigrette that I've ever had. It is Brianna's home style. It's the vinaigrette, real French dressing. There's like zero everything in here. It's super good. If you can find it at your local store, get it because it is tasty. So let's turn this back around. We'll finish this up. I hope that was beneficial. I know it's like a lot of food, but like I said, I mean, there's so many string cheeses in there that I'm not buying string cheese every other day. So the time and the money aspect, I get it. So what do I do for a day? This is the one thing that everybody's going to tell you if you want to lose weight and you're going to hate it. You have to drink water. Water, 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 water. I personally drink half of my weight in fluid ounces a day. So, just for example, if you weigh 300 pounds, you drink 150 fluid ounces in the day, because that's half your weight, but in fluid ounces. So I'm a little less than that, but I still stick it. It's at least a gallon is what I try to drink. Now, I see a lot of people, especially at work, they do this little cool thing. They grab a gallon of water and they put on their gallon like little draw marks. It says, drink this by this time, drink this by this time. This much, get down to this line by 10 o'clock. I don't do that. I just carry a water bottle and I mark it on a list. I have a to-do list at work. I have my workout journal. I just put in water, and then as soon as I finish a bottle, a mark goes down. And I know about five marks equals what my water intake for the day. For breakfast, I do two different things, just depending on how hungry I am. I do bulletproof coffee, which is coffee with a tablespoon of butter, a tablespoon of MCT oil, which you can just find on Amazon, or I think there's some vitamin stores that carry it as well. And then I do a couple, just like a dash of half and half in there. And then, sometimes if I need to sweeten it up, I do like a teaspoon of stevia, which some say does kick you out of ketosis. I'm still kind of debating on whether or not that happens for me. Everybody's different. Let's see, for lunch, I usually try to do a salad and then a meat and a fat. So like cheese or butter is what I'll do. And then I should also mention that I do what's called intermittent fasting as well. Intermittent fasting is a way of eating. I eat all my calories that I should between the hours of 8 a.m. and 3 p.m.-ish. So I'm really eating twice in a day. Oh, well, even if I'm having bulletproof coffee, I'm drinking my coffee in the morning, which if I drink 2 cups with a tablespoon of butter in each one, a tablespoon of MCT oil in each one, it comes up to about almost 400 calories for my breakfast. And then I eat the rest of my calories in my lunch. So I'm eating twice a day. If you want to count that first one as eating, I know I'm rambling. And then that's all I do. Then I fast until the next day. Now, if you start eating intermittent fasting, you want to go ahead and drink tons of water. Water is everything. You start hating the taste of water in the first few days, and then you just get used to it and you start drinking it again. Let's see, and that's all I do. So for lunch, it's like a meat, which is usually I have a ham steak with mayonnaise on it and cheese, and then a salad. I'll pre-make a salad and then take it to work and then just eat that along with it. If I do a snack, which is very, very rare, if I do a snack though, it's always almonds. And sometimes I'll get like pepperoni sticks, but you have to always watch the carbs when it comes to that stuff. I know this is a very, very general way to eat keto, but I've been doing it for 3 years, on and off. When I was not keto, I feel gross sometimes. you know, and I'm still getting back into getting hardcore with keto. I took a vacation in February and I was not keto for that entire vacation, and my body craved it. It's like, you know, follow the subreddit for keto. It's just our keto recipes. But this is a way that your body like craves. Your body wants to eat this way. I kind of look back and it's like a it's like the caveman. You know, you're like a warrior. You just want to eat meat and vegetables. You really just want to eat meat. Granted, I'm not saying like that cavemen wanted to eat pickles, because pickles didn't exist. So, you know, it's just a general start to it. I'm gonna go through some more keto stuff as this thing goes on. I'm also thinking about switching up my weigh-in day. My weigh-in day is usually on Monday. Right now, my gym closes at 8 p.m. on Monday and doesn't open up until 6 a.m. 8 p.m. on Sunday and doesn't open until 6 a.m. on Monday. But if I can get there and do a little workout, I would like to. But then weigh in after that. It always makes me feel better to weigh in after I work out, because, you know, you lose some water, you lose some weight. It just makes you feel better. So it keeps you going. And let's see, what else did I do today? Oh, I went on a 7-mile bike ride. That was pretty cool. It's been a while since I got on the saddle. I've been just kind of spinning. Here's my bike back there. Look at that. I kind of just spin at the gym, and as you can see, I like all the bags and shit on the floor from the groceries. Spin at the gym, but I like to be able to get the hills and see. It's been gorgeous outside in Oregon. So peace and love, everybody. I hope you found this beneficial, and we're going to keep to it. I love to hear your emails, so send those on over. Haven't gotten any yet, which is totally cool. See if these are beneficial. Even if you're hating on me, I want to hear it. Let's keep it going, and let's see. I'm shooting to go to the gym 4 times this week and doing 2 2-a-days, where I'll spin in the morning and then lift and jog at night. So my brain just kind of broke. All right, everybody. Well, there you go. There you have it. Yeah, keep in touch. Have a good one.